Hi, Flo. Good afternoon. It's 12:54. We have I keep in mind I am a quiet talker, so it probably will be much louder than this. Soft voice. We have baseball going on today against the Regent. My favorite days are baseball days, especially when it's 70 degrees. Because I just it doesn't even feel like work to me. It just feels like I'm watching baseball. Um, and I Sorry, I got distracted. Wyatt will be our broadcaster. Um, I don't think. Do you guys watch the games fully? Probably not. You should today. Should be a good game, hopefully. Uh, I like baseball. It's my favorite sport. Yankees are my favorite team. Um, Very sunny day here. I don't. The wind's not blowing crazy. Well, it kind of is to the left, ain't it? If you can see the flag on the screen, it's blowing to the left. Kind of good for us, kind of not great for us. I really just want us to hit a home run, but it seems like I ask for a lot nowadays. So, um, especially from the Yankees, that has been a disappointment as well. I don't even know what your name is. Dom's not telling me. Dom's the one chatting with you. I'm the one talking to you, and I don't know what your name is or if you're a boy or a girl. But I like baseball, and if you like baseball, don't like the Yankees, but you should watch the game today. I'm just kind of yapping because Dom's not giving me any signal about if you can hear me, if you can't hear me. But okay, he just gave me a thumbs up finally. Um, so I hope you have a great day. Um, if you're in the office, I hope you get off early. That way you don't have to. You can enjoy the weather. I sound a little sick. I don't like that I can hear myself. All right, I'm getting off. Have a good one.
Good afternoon, Cougar fans, and welcome to Owen Fulton Field here on the campus of Averett University. It's a gorgeous day for baseball here in the mid-afternoon. 2 o'clock start is what we're looking at here with a few clouds coming in, but nothing to be concerned about. Taking a look at what the team records are here coming in for both teams. Averett comes in having split their last 4, so having won 2 out of their last 4, I should say, with Regent University welcoming the Royals here at Averett University. The Royals come in and having won 3 out of their last 4, so they'll look to continue that here today here against the Cougars, who are looking to continue their win streak after impressively coming back to the homestand here against Bridgewater that just happened this past weekend, where they took 1 out of 2 from the Eagles here, who are ranked nationally 13th in the country again here coming in here against the Cougars. So the fact that the Cougars are able to split that series and not drop both, the Cougars are definitely on a high note coming into today's game. A few stat lines here for you for today. Few guys here in the starting lineups for the home Cougars that are batting at least 300 or above in terms of average. Starting with Nathan McCowlitz, who's batting .367 here for the Cougars, the starting second baseman, along with Austin Ford, who is batting .338. He'll be playing third base here today for the Cougars, along with Tyler Lowe. He's going to be on the bench today, but also looking at Ryan Toney, who's batting .400 so far this season, so he'll look to continue his hot start here today. Like I said, looking about a 2 o'clock start, 2 o'clock first pitch here on the Averett Sports Network here on Flow College. I'm Wyatt Ockpole, glad to be here with you for this beautiful mid-afternoon game here today between the Averett University Cougars and the Regent Royals here coming in, sitting at a record of 13-11 overall on a 3-game win streak, sitting at 7-5 at home, 6-6 away, about a 542 win percentage. So the Royals will look to continue that here today. Looking at the Cougars here coming in today, sitting at a record of 8-14, 364 win percentage overall, a 4-6 home season here so far, and 4-8 on the road. So having split their home games, or split their away games so far this season. So looking at the starting lineups here for both teams, first for the Royals of Regent University, it'll be number 6 batting first and playing left field. It'll be number 6, Nathan Vaughn. Batting second will be number 2, Jordan Hunt, playing shortstop. Number 11, Jaden Alvarez. He'll be in center field today for the Royals. Number 13, Maddox Germain out of Fairfax, Virginia. He'll be at first base for the Royals today. Number 28, Dylan Obelpius. He'll be at first base here he'll be DHing here for the Royals today. Batting seventh is number 9. That's Ben Tweedy. Number batting eighth is number 3. That's Keegan Hagar. Batting ninth is number 31, Ethan Laukus, out of Montpelier, Virginia, and he'll be at third base with number 45 on the mound here for the Royals. It'll be Elijah Clark starting on the mound, the junior out of Newport News, Virginia. So hopping over to the other side of things, looking at the home Cougars here today, it'll be number 2, Luke Keister, starting at shortstop here for the Cougars. Batting second is number 1, Nathan McCowlitz. Like I talked about him earlier, batting .367 on the season. He'll be at second base here for the Cougars today. It'll be number 10, Drew Skinner. Skinner splits his time usually for the Cougars between first base and catcher, as the Cougars have a couple of catchers on the roster for them. It'll be number 11 batting fourth. It'll be Austin Ford at third base. Number 3, Tyler Lowe. It'll be in left field. Number 5, Connor Kubis. He'll be in right field today. Number 12, Jackson Hobbs, the freshman out of Midlothian, Virginia. He'll be DHing here today. Batting 8th is Ryan Toney. That's number 4. He'll be in center field today for the Cougars. Batting 9th is number 35, Landon Mitchell, the catcher out of Mechanicsville, Virginia. So an even matchup here today here in Danville for the 2 o'clock first pitch here on the Averett Sports Network, with first pitch set aside for a little less than half an hour. So we'll step aside until then, and for the national anthem and the starting lineups here from our public address announcer here in just a little bit. We'll be back here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Wyatt Ockpole. I'll be back here again with the first pitch here of this one here in just a little bit. 9 minutes till game time here on the Averett Sports Network. If you're just joining us, hi, I'm Wyatt Ockpole. Glad to be here with you. First pitch here is at 2 o'clock. Glad you're here with us on this beautiful afternoon. Getting set here for this one between the Averett University Cougars and the visiting Royals of Regent University. The Royals coming in at 13-11. With the Cougars also coming in here at 8-14 and on a one-game win streak, splitting that doubleheader against Bridgewater this past weekend on Saturday, where they took 1 out of 2 from the Eagles. The last win coming out of the Royals side of things. Again, winning 3 out of their last 4. The last win coming out of their win this past weekend in the doubleheader against Johnson and Wales University at home in Virginia Beach for Regent, playing out of Lansdowne High School, where the Royals beat their opponents Johnson and Wales by at least 8 runs or more. Both scores being 9-1 and 14-4 in the first game, 9-1 in the second. So the Royals have had hot bats here so far, as the Cougars will look to silence them here today, as they'll look to continue their win streak here in Danville, back home. Looking at the schedules here after this one, the Cougars welcome in Chowan University here on Wednesday, April 1st at 3 o'clock. Here in Danville, here at Owen Fulton Field after this one. So we'll get going here in just a moment here, and we'll bring you both the national anthem and starting lineups here about 5 minutes here before, actually in about 1 to 2 minutes here before first pitch in about 5. We'll be back here on the Averett Sports Network here in just a moment.
Batting fourth, number 13, Maddox, German. Batting fifth, number 28, Dylan Oblivious. Batting sixth, number 12, Colton Sandiford. Batting seventh, number 9, Ben Tweedy. Batting eighth, number 3, Keegan Ader. Batting ninth, number 31, Ethan Louse. And pitching today for Regent, number 45, Elijah Clark. Regent is coached by Brett Lindsay. And now introducing the starting lineup for your University Cougars. Leading off at short, number 2, Luke Easter. Batting second at second base, number 1, Nathan McCowitz. Batting third at first base, number 10, Drew Skinner. Batting fourth at third base, number 11, Austin Ford. Batting fifth in left field, number 3, Ty Lowe. Batting sixth in right field, number 5, Connor Gubis. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 12, Jackson Hobbs. Batting eighth in center field, number 4, Ryan Sony. And batting ninth behind the dish, number 35, Landon Mitchell. Pitching today for your Cougars, number 37, Carter Hine. In his first season, Avery is coached by Dylan Baldwin. He's assisted by J.C. Berry and Mason Williams. Training for the Cougars is Elizabeth Neal. Fans, at this time we ask that you please honor America and rise to playing the national anthem.
Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network here. We're about to get underway here in Danville. On the mound for the Cougars is number 37, Carter Hine, to start out here for the Cougars here today. Coming off of his last performance where he did well here for Coach McLaughlin, as he's looking to get off to a good start here in Danville again today against the hot Regent lineup here this afternoon. Behind the plate is number 15 for the Cougars. That's Mitchell, Landon Mitchell, the freshman out of Lynchburg, Virginia, and Jefferson Forest High School. Up to bat first here for the Royals will be number 6, Nathan Vaughn, the left fielder. Looking at some stats here for Carter Hine, he has a 12.96 ERA with pitching eight and a quarter innings, 12 hits, 12 runs, 12 earned runs, three walks, and 5 strikeouts to his resume here so far. So looking to get off to a little bit of a better start here this season overall. Looking at the starting lineups here again for the Cougars. For both teams, it'll be Nathan Vaughn. It'll be Jordan Hine first. Up to bat here is Nathan Vaughn, number 6, the left fielder. The freshman out of Mechanicsville, Virginia. Hine's first pitch is a ball outside. 1-0 count here so far from Hine. Hine's next pitch is hit out to left field for the first hit of the day here for Nathan Vaughn. That one was an excellent base hit, as the Royals get off to a good start here in Danville, as that one was a great base hit. He was able to get out early. Up now here for the Royals is number 2. That's Jordan Hunt. Hine's first pitch to Hunt is outside and away. 1-0. Vaughn leads off of first. Hine checking over. Big lead off of first as he throws back in the dirt, but got back in safely is Vaughn. Another big lead off of first for Nathan Vaughn, with Drew Skinner over there covering. Next pitch from Hine, bunt attempt, but a throw down to second, and it's thrown away. So Nathan Vaughn will slide in safely at second, and the Cougars no longer have the double play option. So a runner already in scoring position for the Cougars. It'll be a 2-0 count on that bunt attempt. Hine's next pitch to Hunt. Is another bunt attempt, but that one is called for a strike. Hunt puts one in the zone here First one of the day for, not for Hunt, for Hine. That was a great pitch by Carter to put one on the outside corner. Hine's next pitch is low and in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike here so far to Hunt. Hine needs to come back here in the count. Needs to be able to come into Hunt if he wants to be able to make this put this to a full count. Next pitch from Hine is a foul ball off the bat of Hunt. So good job by Hunt to stay alive, and now moving to a full count is Hine. So Hine has a 3-2 count to work with. Full count here for Carter. See what he comes up with to either put Hunt away, or will the Royals have 2 guys on with no outs? And the next pitch is high. Sorry, that does move to 3-2. Full count pitch, here we go. And that one is a low and away, ball 4. So Hunt, the starting shortstop here for the Royals, works a walk in his first at-bat of the day. So far, 2 guys on here, 2 men on here for the Royals here early on. With number 11 here for the Royals coming to bat. That's Jaden Alvarez, the outfielder out of Newport News, Virginia. And Hine steps off, and he'll check on the runner at second base as Vaughn gets back in safely. Hine's first pitch is inside and called for a strike as Hine gets ahead early here on Alvarez. So an 0-1 count here for Carter Hine as he works with no outs and 2 guys on here so far. So looking to come back a little in the count as that one is hit for a foul ball. As Hine is able to put some off speed in here to Alvarez as he gets Alvarez down 0-2. So looking to put the first guy away here for Hine here so far today. The kick and the pitch from Hine. Foul ball back here to the screen here just above the booth. So Alvarez stays alive. Count still 0-2 here to Alvarez. The 0-2 pitch from Hine is another foul ball here, this time way over the screen and into the woods here on the third base side. So Alvarez doing a great job here to stay alive here being down 0-2, trying to avoid a strikeout. Carter's next pitch is, and he'll step off and check on Vaughn as Vaughn gets back in safely, but that is his second step off here. That is his second disengagement, so Hine now has to be careful with how many times he checks on Vaughn at second base. Big lead off of first is Hunt. Then the next pitch is a comebacker here to Hine as he gets the first out of the day here in Danville. So Alvarez becomes out number 1 on the ground ball comeback to Carter Hine. So, but the runners move up, so Vaughn sits on first. So both runners in scoring position here for Regent. Carter's first pitch to German is high inside. Hine's next pitch is a fastball high and away, and it'll be fouled off. So a 1-1 count here to German, the first baseman here for the Royals. One and one count here from Carter Hine. Next pitch here from Hine is a strike called on the outside corner, as he's able to put that one in right into the strike zone, as Hine does a great job to come back with a fastball here that will hit the outside corner and get German looking. Hine's next pitch to German is fouled off. So 1-2 count here to work with here for Hine. As Mitchell comes out to check on him. One and two count here for Carter Hine. The kick and the deal. And that one is hit way over the fence, but in foul territory. So it almost had the distance, but it went way off of the third base side. Count still 1-2 with one out here for the Cougars. Runners on second and third. Hine's next pitch is a ball low and in the dirt. As that's a good eye here for German, as he'll move the count here to 2-2. Second and third. One out, 2-2 count here for Hine. Hine's next pitch is a base hit out to center field. Back is the center fielder for the Cougars, and he'll put it away. So it's a can of corn here for the Cougars, but yet the first run of the day scores here for Regent, as German flies out but scores Vaughn on the sacrifice fly. And it'll be Dylan Oblivious here coming up to bat here for the Royals. Next pitch from Hine is a ball taken high and outside. Next pitch from Hine is hit high as Oblivious will fly out here to end the inning. So limited and minimum damage here for the Cougars with Averett coming to bat here. So minimum damage here for the Royals as they'll come out of the inning, and we are half an inning here in the books. Here coming to the bottom of the first inning here on the Averett Sports Network with the Cougars coming to bat. And we'll come right back here for the bottom of the first inning here in Danville. Back here on the Averett Sports Network, we're in the bottom of the first inning here with Elijah Clark for Regent set to take the mound as he'll take his final warm-up pitch and a throw down to second. And the home Cougars will be coming to bat. First at bat here for the Cougars is number 2, Luke Keister, the shortstop. The shortstop senior out of Harrisonburg, Virginia. First pitch from Clark is a ball. So Keister gets ahead here in the count. Second pitch from Clark to Keister as Keister takes low and inside and in the dirt. So 2-0 count now here for Keister. Keister takes a ball low and away that goes behind the backstop and off the catcher. So what does Coach McLaughlin do here for Keister? Does he give him the green light? Next pitch from Clark to Keister is a ball taken high and inside. So Clark walks his first man of the day, and the Cougars will get their first guy on here for the day here in Luke Keister. So Keister will be on base here with a walk. So second guy up here is Nathan McCowitz, hitting .367 here on the season. First pitch is the strike taken inside. As Keister leads off at first, and a bunt pulled back as that one is a ball in the dirt here from Clark. So 1-1 count now here to McCowitz. Leading off at first again is Keister, as Keister takes off, and a throw down to second as Keister slides in safely. As the ball, though, will be taken by McAllowitz. So 2-1 count here for to work with here for McAllowitz. As Keister leads off second, and that one is hit way out to left field though, but it's caught here in between left and center as McAllowitz flies out. So one away here for the Cougars. Here with Drew Skinner coming to bat. Keister leading off of second. Pitch to Skinner from Clark is a ball taken high and inside. So a good eye here from Skinner to leave that one up in the clouds. Next pitch from Clark to Skinner is a ball in the dirt. So Skinner off to a 2-0 count here to work with. The kick in the deal from Clark and taken outside, but it is a strike called on the outside corner as Clark is able to put one in the strike zone and catch Skinner looking. So 2-1 count here for Skinner with Keister leading off of second. Clark's next pitch to Skinner is taken high and inside. 3-1 count here for Skinner. Keister leading off of second, and that one is taken high and away. So Skinner gets on here, and the Cougars will have their second base runner of the day on. Coming to bat now is Austin Ford, the third baseman here for the Cougars. So first and second here for the Cougars, with Clark only working with one out here, as the first pitch here to Ford from Clark is a ball in the dirt. Kicking the pitch from Clark, and that one is swung on and missed by Ford. It'll be a 1-1 count now. Working at the plate here for Ford. Next pitch here from Clark is a fastball, but fouled off here by Ford. So Ford now works with a 1-2 count here. So a 1-2 count to work with. Again, two guys on here for the Cougars. So the Cougars looking to capitalize here with only one out. And Luke Keister getting on here for the first base runner of the day. Next pitch to Ford is swung on and missed. But it's fouled off. So Ford staying alive here in the count. Looking to get on here for the Cougars and looking to drive in the first run of the day. Next pitch from Clark is swung on and missed, and he'll put down Ford for the second out of the inning. Next guy up here for the Cougars is number 3, Ty Lowe, the left fielder here for the Cougars. First pitch to low from Clark is a ball low and in the dirt. 1-0 count here to low. Next pitch to low is fouled off. Both runners leading off of first and second. Clark's next pitch to low is swung on and missed. Low not quite able to catch up with the off speed, as it looked like that was a changeup out of the hands of Clark. So 1-2 on low here so far with 2 outs here in the inning. Clark's next pitch is fouled off by Lowe on the outside. So Lowe stays alive here in the here with a 1-2 count. Next pitch from Clark is off the bat of Lowe, and it goes way into the trees. Or say way off the beaten path there over the first base dugout. So still 1-2 here to tie Lowe. Next pitch here to Lowe is a ball taken high, and a great take here by Lowe to move the count to 2-2 to even the count. So Deuce is wild here to Lowe with 2 guys on. Clark's next pitch is swung on and missed as Ty strikes out. And Clark avoids gets out of the jam as he puts down Lowe to strike out the inning. So no runs here for the Cougars as Clark keeps the Cougars out of the run column. And we'll go to the top of the second inning here in Danville. It's Regent 1, Averett 0. Back here on the Averett Sports Network with the second inning of work here for Hine. As coming to the bat will be number 12, Hobbs, the DH here for the Royals. Hine's first pitch to Hobbs is swung on and hit foul, but it stays in play did he catch that? As Skinner goes over the fence. As Hobbs stays alive, so Skinner was not able to hang on, though, as he goes diving over the first base fence. So a great job by Drew Skinner to try to get an early out here. Next pitch from Hine is a ball taken low and inside. Hine's next pitch to Hobbs is again low in the dirt, so it'll be a 2-1 count now here to Hobbs. Hines has to be careful here not to work a leadoff walk. Hines' next pitch is a strike called on the outside corner, as Hobbs did not know what to do with that one. So Hobbs now, or say Hine now evens the count, sitting at 2-2 here with no outs. Next pitch from Hine is a ground ball out to third base and thrown out here. So Hobbs grounds out to the third baseman here for the Cougars. Sorry, that's not Hobbs, that's Tweedy. Next up to bat will be number as a ground ball goes out to shortstop, and it's put away by the shortstop here for the Cougars. That's Connor. That's Keister out at shortstop. So 2 away here for the Cougars as Hine gets 2 quick outs. First pitch to from Hine to Hager is a strike taken on the outside. Next pitch from Hine is a ball outside. As that one goes way inside as Hine brushes back Hager. As that one is hit out off the bat of Hager. Going back is the center fielder for the Cougars. He can't get there, and it'll be a stand-up double here for Hagar. So Hagar will lead off the, let's say, get a stand-up double here with 2 outs here in the inning, and is able to put a base runner. The Royals are able to put a base runner in scoring position. Next up here for the Royals is Ethan Laux, the third baseman. And Hine steps off. Kicking the pitch from Hine, and that one is outside for ball 1 to Laux. Next pitch from Hine here is another ball here in the dirt. So 2-0 count now here to Laux, with Regent still up 1-0. And that pitch is low and in the dirt inside on Laux. So it'll be a 3-0 count here. 3-0 count here to Laux. So we'll see what the head coach for Regent is going to say here out at third base, or what the third base coach is going to say as that pitch from Hine is outside. It'll be a ball 4. So Hine works a walk. So 2 men on here for the Royals, and top of the lineup here for Regent. It'll be number 6, Nathan Vaughn. And that one is in the dirt. Both runners will take off. And the catcher for the Cougars just keeps it in front as Mitchell knocks that one down. So both runners move up. Kicking the pitch from Hine is a ground ball, just foul. So an 0-1 count here to Vaughn. Second time Vaughn has been up today here for the Royals. Next pitch from Hine is a ball outside. Next pitch to Vaughn from Hine is swung on and missed by Vaughn, so Vaughn can't quite catch up to the fastball outside. So Vaughn now down 1-2 here in the count. Hine's 1-2 pitch is low and away in the dirt. As Vaughn not able to lay off of that one, and Hine now working with an even 2-2 count here. So we'll see what he comes up with to be able to get back ahead. Hine's next pitch is swung on and missed by Vaughn, as it's an easy 1-2-3 inning here for Hine as he comes back after putting 2 guys on here after a walk and a double by Hagar for the Royals. But after that, he goes 1-2-3 to Nathan Vaughn. So looking at the so it'll be up for the Cougars. It'll be Kubis, Hobbs, and Tony due up here. So 6, 7, 8 here for the Cougars here to start it out. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network in just a moment. Bottom of the second inning here in Danville. It's still Regent 1, Averett nothing here at Averett. It'll be number 5, Connor Kubis here, the right fielder for the Cougars, due up. The first pitch here from Clark is a strike taken outside. So Kubis down 0-1 here so far. Another pitch from Clark is high and inside to Kubis as he moves back on that one. A little chin music here for to Connor Kubis. Next pitch here from Clark is a slider taken by Kubis low and in the dirt. So 2-1 count here for Kubis as he gets ahead. The kick in the deal from Clark is a curveball taken outside by Kubis for a strike. So 2-2 to work with here for Connor Kubis. Next pitch here from Clark is fouled off by Kubis into the woods. No man on here so far here for the Cougars. Next pitch from Clark is a slider taken high and outside. Full count now here for Kubis. The 3-2 pitch here from Clark is a curveball just outside as Kubis works his way on. So a base runner gets on here for the Cougars here to start out the bottom of the second inning. With Hobbs coming up to bat here for the Cougars. Kubis leads off at first. Pitch to Hobbs is taken outside. 1-0. Kubis leading off of first. Next pitch is swung on and missed by Hobbs. That'll move the count to 1-1 as Connor Kubis, or as Hobbs wasn't quite able to catch up with that fastball inside as Clark was able to hit the inside corner. And a pitch as a check on Kubis as Kubis gets back in safely. Next pitch to Hobbs is a slider taken outside as that one is thrown away as Connor Kubis steals both second and third on the throw from the catcher here for Regent. So Connor Kubis is in scoring position here with no outs and a 2-1 count here for Hobbs. 2-1 count as a slider is in the dirt. So 3-1 on Hobbs with Kubis on third. The Cougars looking to get their first run of the day and even this one up as a pitch is swung on and missed by Hobbs. So a full count here now for Clark. Full count pitch to Hobbs is swung on and missed. So Hobbs strikes out for his first at bat of the day. So with a base runner on third and one away here for the Royals, or say for the Cougars. Next one up is number 4, Ryan Toney. as that the first pitch to Tony is a strike taken outside. Next pitch to Tony is a ball low and away on the slider. So that evens the count at one apiece. One and one count to Tony with Kubis leading off a third. A curveball that's grounded out as a play here at the plate as Kubis is called out at home on the tag. So Tony is safe at first, but the Royals cut down Kubis at home. So the Cougars with a base runner on first, that's Tony, but Kubis gets cut down at home, so they're unable to capitalize on the ground ball. First pitch to Mitchell is a wild pitch over the head of the catcher for the Royals. So Tony moves up to second here. One and 0 to Mitchell, with Tony leading off of second. At the strike called on Mitchell. So 1-1 count now here to Mitchell here. With only with 2 outs here in the inning. Next pitch from Clark to Mitchell is a ball taken low and in the dirt. Clark's next pitch is a ball on the slider way outside here to Mitchell. So 3-1 here to Landon Mitchell. As the catcher for the Royals calls timeout as Tweedy wants to talk it over with Clark out on the mound. So the Cougars still down 1-0 here, though, with Ryan Toney on second. The Cougars still looking for their first hit of the day. Next pitch to Mitchell is a line drive up the gap here in center field as the Cougars get their first hit of the day and their first run of the day, and that'll be an RBI in the books for Landon Mitchell as he was able to put that one right up the gut in center field. So Landon Mitchell gets his first hit of the day and brings Ryan Toney around to score. Pitch to Keister as the Cougars are up to their top of the lineup here with 2 outs and another a base runner on here at first. 1-0 to Keister. The 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. So 2-0 here to Keister. The next pitch here from Clark is taken high and outside for a strike. So a 2-1 count here to Keister, with Landon Mitchell leading off at first. And that one is taken low and inside, as that was right at Keister's feet. Next pitch here from Clark is ball 4, taken low and away. So Clark works two base runners on base, and so Keister gets on, and Mitchell moves up to second, as the Royals want a mound visit, as their assistant coach will come out to talk it over with Clark. So we'll check on that here in just a moment, but we'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network with Nathan McAlowitz coming up here for the Cougars. And back here on the Averett Sports Network with Nathan McAlowitz coming up again for his second at-bat of the day. First time out, he flied out to left to start his day. So with a 367 average, we're going to be looking here for McAlowitz to be able to get a hit and or at least be able to get on base. The pitch is thrown to McAlowitz, but it's in the dirt and behind the catcher. So a wild pitch from Clark gets behind the backstop, and both runners move up here for the Cougars. The pitch from Clark is high to McAlowitz. 3 balls and no strikes here to Nate McAlowitz. With 2 runners on and 2 outs. Let's see what the coach here for the Cougars wants to do. As that one is low and on the corner and called for a strike. So with McAlowitz taking all the way, it'll be a 3-1 count now here to Nate. Next pitch from Clark is ball 4 taken by McAlowitz. So Clark loads him up, and so it'll be a bases loaded 2-out situation here for the Royals, with Drew Skinner coming to bat. Pitch from Clark is ball 1 and in the dirt here to Skinner. With the bases loaded here for Clark, so Clark will try to work his way out of a bases loaded jam. Kicking the pitch from Clark is swung on and hit right up the middle, though, as the shortstop here for the Royals will step on second. So Clark gets out of the bases loaded jam, and we'll go to the top of the third inning with this game all tied up at 1 here on the Averett Sports Network. Don't go away. We'll come to the top of the third inning here in just a moment. Third inning of work here for Carter Hine. Due up here for the Royals is 2-3-4, Hunt, Alvarez, and German. The first pitch here from Carter is a fly out here to center field, and that will be easily caught by the center fielder for the Cougars. That's Ryan Toney in center as he puts that one away. So an easy first out here for the Cougars. Due up is number 11, Alvarez, as he hits one high and way out to right field. Though is the right fielder for the Cougars easily gets under that one. So 2 quick outs as Connor Kubis puts that one away for the second out. And it'll be Maddox German here to come up to bat here for the Royals. And 2 quick outs here for the Cougars, able to get too easy as German takes a strike on the outside. Next pitch from Hine is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop. And he throws over to Skinner for the third and final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 here for the Cougars as they quickly get out of the inning. And they'll come up to bat here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Third inning of work here for Elijah Clark here for Regent. With Austin Ford coming up after he struck out in his first at bat. So we'll see what happens here as he comes up for his second at bat of the day, as that one is taken high and outside here by Ford. So he moves the count to 1-0 as he'll get ahead. Next pitch is a strike taken on the outside, so Clark evens the count here at 1. And the next pitch from Clark is a ball high and away. So 2-1 count here to Austin Ford, the third baseman here for the Cougars. Next pitch from Clark is a ball taken high. So good eye here by Ford as he gets ahead. 3-1 here in the count with no outs, with Tyler Lowe coming up to bat next, as the first walk of the inning goes to Austin Ford as he works his way on, and another base runner here for the Cougars. So 1 on and no outs here for the Cougars to work with. First pitch to Lowe is a wild pitch behind the catcher, as Lowe will move past second, moving to third, a throw down to third, and the Cougar will slide in safely. Look, that was Austin Ford who will slide in safely. So on the wild pitch, Austin Ford takes second and third. So Ford moving into scoring position, as looks like that'll be the end of the day here for Elijah Clark, as there will be a mound visit here by the head coach here for the Royals. Sorry, excuse me. Clark will stay in there after a mound visit by their head coach. So 1-0 count here to Tyler Lowe here with no outs and a man on third, as Lowe swings it but fouls it off near the Royal bullpen, as he almost squared up on that one, and if he had been able to keep that one fair, it would have been trouble here for the Royals. Next pitch to Lowe is swung on, and that one is in the gap. That one will go down as a base hit for Tyler Lowe, and that'll bring in the second run of the day here for the Cougars, as they'll take a 1-run lead here early on in the bottom of the third inning. So a nice base hit here by Tyler Lowe scores Austin Ford. Next guy up here for the Cougars is Connor Kubis, as Lowe takes second on the pitch in the dirt. So Lowe moves up to second on the pitch in the dirt, and the Cougars again have a guy in scoring position, as a pitch will be swung on and missed by Kubis. So a 1-1 count here to Kubis. As that one is taken high and outside. As Lowe will move up on the pitch that bounced out of the catcher's glove. So Lowe now is standing on third, having stole 2 bases in a row. Sorry, the count being 2-1 here to Kubis. As a swing and a ball in the air. As a first baseman here for Regent will come down with that one. As German puts away the first out of the inning here for the Royals. So Kubis flies out for the first out of the inning. And Jackson Hobbs up to bat here now for the Cougars. First pitch from Clark to Hobbs is a slider that goes outside. And the next pitch here to Hobbs is low and in the dirt. So 2-0 here to Jackson Hobbs. And a curveball that stays high. So 3-0 to Jackson Hobbs with Ty Lowe still standing on third base here with 1 out. And first base open here for the Cougars. The 3-0 pitch here from Clark is a slider taken for a strike. So Hobbs takes all the way on the 3-1 slider. Next pitch here from Clark is a curveball taken for strike 2. So 3-2 now here to Jackson Hobbs. Starting his day 0 for 1 on a strikeout swinging. And the next pitch to Jackson Hobbs as he swings and misses at that one. So Hobbs starts his day 0 for 2 as he's unable to connect on that one. So two away here for the Royals here on the strikeout and the flyout. So with Tyler Lowe still standing on third base with Ryan Toney coming up to bat, the center fielder here for the Cougars. The first pitch from Clark to Toney is a strike taken by Toney. Next pitch from Clark to Toney is a line drive to left field, but that one goes foul. Toney would have had an extra base hit. If he would have been able to keep that one fair. So an 0-2 count here to Ryan Toney as he tries to score low here from third. Next pitch from Clark is a pass ball in the dirt as that one will go to the backstop and Lowe will come around to score. So another ball in the dirt here from Clark brings Tyler Lowe in to score as the Cougars will take a 2-run lead now by a score of 3-1. And it'll be ball 1 here to Toney. Next pitch here from Clark is swung on, hit out to center. As that one will be an easy can of corn here for the center fielder for Regent. As that one will be the third out of the inning. So Toney flies out with Regent coming up to bat and Carter Hine going out for his 4th inning of work. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network for the top of the 4th inning here for Regent. And welcome back to the Averett Sports Network. If you're just joining us, we have a good one here in Danville with the Cougars now going up by a score of 3-1 here over the Royals of Regent University here in the top of the 4th, with Carter Hine going out for his 4th inning of work, with Oblivious coming up to bat here for the Royals as he'll swing on and fly one out as the third baseman here for the Cougars calls for it. And it'll be an easy fly out and a first out here for the Cougars as Hine gets Oblivious to fly out. Next up to bat is Sandiford, number 12 here for the Royals. That's Colton Sandiford out of Seaford, Virginia. The first pitch to Sandiford is a called strike on the outside. Next pitch from Hine is a slider called for strike 2. So Hine gets 2 quick strikes here on Sandiford after getting Oblivious to fly out. So Hine here with a chance to get 2 quick outs as that one is hit out to right center. Back on is the right fielder for the Cougars as he puts that one away here for this second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs here for Carter Hine and the Cougars, with Tweedy coming up to bat here for Regent. Hine's first pitch to Tweedy is a ball in the dirt. So 1-0 count here to Tweedy. Next pitch to Hine is low and away. 2-0 here to Tweedy. Next pitch here from Hine is low and inside and in the dirt. So 3-0 here on Tweedy. So Carter Hine, if he wants to continue, if he wants to put away the inning, he'll have to get a pitch to in the strike zone, but is unable to. So 4 straight balls here on Tweedy. Works a walk, so Tweedy gets on. So with one man on here for the Royals, it'll be Hagar here up to bat. First pitch from Hine to Hagar is low and in the dirt for ball one. As Hine checks on Tweedy over there at first. Still 1-0 here to Hagar. Hine's next pitch over to is a base hit out to left field. So Hagar gets on and Tweedy moves up to second base on the base hit by Hagar. So next up is Ethan Laux. As it looks like the assistant coach, Coach Barry, will come out here and get Hine. As it looks like that'll be all for Carter Hine, as he'll come out after working 3 2/3 innings. As the Cougars will go to the bullpen. And it looks like the new pitcher here for the Cougars is number 36 here for the Cougars. That's Preston Corbett. As Corbett will take his warm-up pitches. So Hine works 3 2/3 innings. Looking at his final line for the day. He'll get two flyouts, a couple of groundouts. So no strikeouts here for Hine, but a few flyouts and a few groundouts. So all pitches to contact here for Hine after being now done for the day. With Corbett now coming in here for the Cougars as he looks to get the Cougars out of the jam here with 2 runners on here for Regent. So we'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network with Corbett finishing his warm-up pitches, and we'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network, and we'll be back in just a second. And welcome back to the Averett Sports Network. If you're just joining us on White Acapulco, glad to be here with you for a close game here. A 2-run ball game here so far here in the top of the 4th inning with Preston Corbett now on the mound here for the Cougars with 2 men on, as that one is off the plate and away here to Ethan Laux. So if both runners come around to score, Hine will be responsible for those 2 base runners, as that one is high and outside. So 2-0 to Ethan Laux. Two men on, both leading off. Preston's pitch is a hit, goes out to center, and that one is caught as the Cougars are able to get out of the jam with those 2 base runners on, as Laux flies out, and the Cougars will come out of the will get out of the inning. So due up here for the Cougars. It'll be 9-1-2 with Landon Mitchell set to lead off here for the Cougars in the bottom of the 4th, It's 3-1 Cougars here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll be right back. With the new pitcher coming in here for the Royals, it'll be number 16, Austin Shackelford, the sophomore out of Ferrum College, the transfer to Regent. With Landon Mitchell coming up to bat here for the Cougars. Landon Mitchell, the freshman catcher out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Mitchell right now, so far hitting .269 on the season as he hits one out to left field. Back going is the left fielder as he puts that one away. So Landon Mitchell on his first pitch swinging as he flies out to left. So Luke Keister now coming up to bat here for the Cougars. First pitch from Shackelford to Keister is high and inside for ball one. Next pitch from Shackelford is a strike taken outside by Keister as that evens the count at 1. Shackelford's next pitch is inside, taken by Keister as Keister thought about going around there but held off. So it'll be a 2-1 here to Keister. As that slider is taken by Keister, as the count now moves to 3-1. Next pitch from Shackelford is a strike taken on the outside corner on the curve. So Keister now moves to 3-2. So a full count here for Shackelford on Keister. So Keister is going to have to protect the plate as that one is high and inside as it gets Keister on. So with one out, the Cougars now have a base runner on. With Nathan McCowitz coming up here for the Cougars. As McCowitz knocks one into right field and moves Keister up to second. So McCowitz continues his dominance and keeps up his hot bat. As that puts 2 runners on here for the Cougars. So 2 men on here for the Cougars with Drew Skinner coming up to bat here for Averett. Shackelford's curve is inside for a called strike. 0-1. Next pitch from Shackelford is high and inside and gets Skinner to lean off of that pitch. So 1-1 count now here to Drew Skinner. Next pitch from Shackelford is hit in the air by Skinner. The center fielder coming over as Keister will tag, but he'll end up going back to second base as he doesn't take the risk. So McCowitz stays at first. So Skinner flies out. So that makes Drew Skinner 1 for 3 on the day so far, with Austin Ford coming up to bat. Keister leading off of first. Keister moving off of second. McCowitz leading off first, and it'll be a timeout called here by the catcher for the Royals, as Tweedy wants to talk it over with Shackelford with 2 guys on here for the home Cougars. As Tweedy will come back behind home plate. Shackelford back on the mound. Kicking the pitch from Shackelford is a slider taken on the outside corner by Ford for a strike. So Ford now goes down 0-1 here in the count with 2 guys on, 2 runners on here for the Cougars, with 2 outs here in the inning. As that one is high and outside to Ford. 1-1 now is the count. Keister leads away from second. McCowitz from first. Kicking the deal. As that'll be a foul ball off the bat of Ford. So 1-2 now to Austin Ford, who is already 0 for 1 here on the day so far. Keister leading away from second. McCowitz from first. Kicking the pitch from Shackelford is low and outside, as Ford stays off of that pitch. So which moves the count here to 3-2. So a full count pitch here coming from Shackelford. Oh, as Keister thought about that one, but he's now caught up in between second and third, as he'll be caught in on the slide into third, as he thought he was safe on the slide in, as he'll get picked off, and as Austin Ford will come back up to bat in the bottom of the next inning as Keister gets caught. We'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network, and we'll come back out here with Corbett here coming back out for his second inning of work here on the Averett Sports Network. Back here on the Averett Sports Network with Nathan Vaughn for the Royals coming up to bat here in the top of the fifth, with the Cougars still leading 3-1 as they were unable to capitalize with two guys on, with Keister getting picked off between second and third with getting too early of a jump as Corbett's first pitch is inside to Vaughn. And it'll be a 1-0 count now here for Vaughn. As it'll be a strike on the outside. 1-1 count now here for Corbett. Next pitch from Corbett is low and inside and in the dirt. We'll move the count here to 2-1 here on Vaughn, who was looking to lead off here with a leadoff base hit, but we'll see what happens here as Corbett looks like he's being a little careful here with Vaughn, as Vaughn got a hit last time up and came around to score. So 3-1 count here now to Nathan Vaughn as that one is swung on and hit in the air. Skinner coming over and able to put that one away as he was able to get under that one. So Nathan Vaughn flies out for the first out of the inning, as he now goes 1 for 2. With Hunt coming up here for the Royals. Corbett's pitch is in the dirt here to Hunt, making a 1-0 count. Next pitch here from Corbett is high and outside, as he quickly goes down in the count 2-0 here so far here to Hunt. Next pitch from Corbett is swung on by Hunt, hit in the air to McCowitz as McCowitz moves under that one and gets the second out here in the inning here for the Cougars. So 2 quick outs here for Preston Corbett, with Alvarez coming up here for the Royals. The first pitch here from Corbett to Alvarez is a curveball in for a strike, as Preston was able to locate that perfectly. And goes up here in the count 0-1. Slider in the dirt is swung on by Alvarez. 0-2 here to Alvarez with 2 outs and no one on. Slider in the dirt, tried to get Alvarez swinging, but Alvarez stays off of that one. And in the air, off the bat of Alvarez, coming over is Tony as he moves under that one, and Tony gets the third out of the inning here for the Cougars. So the Cougars get a 1-2-3 easy inning here in Danville, and we'll come up to bat here in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's still 3-1 here for the Cougars coming in the bottom of the fifth inning. We'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network with Shackelford coming out for his second inning of work. Coming up to bat here for the Cougars is number 11, Austin Ford, who was in the middle of his at-bat when Keister got picked off between second and third in the bottom of the last inning. So, but bottom of the fifth inning here is Austin Ford leads off. And it'll be a swing and a miss here for the first pitch from Shackelford. So 0-1 here on Ford. With the Cougars still up by a score of 3-1. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on by Ford as he hits one out to left field as he gets one on the ground here in left field. So a leadoff base hit for Austin Ford puts one on here for the Cougars. Next guy up here for the Cougars. Next one up is Tyler Lowe, number 3, and the left fielder here for the Cougars. So no outs with a runner on here for the Cougars, and Tyler Lowe up here to bat. Pitch from Shackelford is called strike on the outside corner. So Shackelford takes a strike. 0-1 count here for Shackelford. Shackelford's second pitch here to Lowe is called inside for a strike. So 0-2 here on Tyler Lowe. So Lowe is going to have to find a way to be able to protect the plate. With one runner on here for the Cougars, Shackelford's next pitch is a ball low and in the dirt. As Lowe lays off of that one. Next pitch from Shackelford, kicking the deal, and it's a swung on and hit way foul, and that one is going to hit the grass about 50 feet outside of the third base. As no one from the bench is able to get under that one in foul territory. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on and knocked into left center field as that'll move the runners up. So Tyler Lowe finds his pitch and is able to get a base hit into left center field. So Austin Ford moves up. Lowe gets on to first. And two runners on here for the Cougars to start out the bottom of the fifth inning. With Connor Kubis coming up to bat here for the Cougars. Kubis is 0-1 here on the day as he pulls the bunt back. As that pitch will be high and away. Next pitch from Shackelford, and that one will be called for a strike as Kubis tries to lay down the bunt. Bunt again here is a sign for Kubis as he lays that one down. And everyone is safe as Shackelford doesn't quite know where to go with that one. So Kubis is successful on the bunt for a hit. So bases loaded, no outs here for the Cougars. With Hobbs coming up to bat here for Averett with a chance to be able to do some damage here for the Cougars in the run column. And that one is swung on, hit out to shortstop. 6-4-3 is the put out here for Regent as they get the double play. So hit off of the bat of Hobbs, ends up in a double play. So 2 outs now here in the inning here for Regent. Though there's a run scores here for Averett. So Ford comes around to score. And the pitch to Tony is in the dirt. 0-1. Sorry, 1-0. Next pitch to Tony is a strike. Outside. So 1-1 here on Tony with 2 outs and a man on third. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on by Tony as he's not quite able to connect on that one. So 1-2 here on Ryan Tony with 2 outs here in the inning. And Tony swings and will be in the dirt. So a swinging third strike as the catcher throws down to first, and Tony will be called out. So that ends the inning here for the Cougars. Is a 6-4-3 double play, and a drop third strike ends the inning for Regent. They'll come up to bat, and it'll be German, Oblipius, and Sandiford to come to bat here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. Coming to bat here in the top of the 6th inning here for the Royals. It'll be Jeremy here to come to bat here for Regent. The first baseman here for the Royals, as Corbin gets his 3rd inning of work. First pitch to German is high and inside, ball 1. As that one is swung on but fouled off by German. With the Cougars up by a score of 4-1 as they were able to at least have one run come across here in the bottom of the 5th. With Corbett now in control. 1-2 is the count here on German. As that one is swung on by German out to right field as German flies out to right field as the right fielder for the Cougars gets under that one. That's Connor Kubis out there in right. So quick out here for the Cougars as German flies out. Next up to bat here is Oblipius. Have to say that was it is one of the harder names to pronounce. Pass ball from Corbett. That's 1-0 here on Oblipius. one of the harder names here on our roster to pronounce. I have to say I've had some difficult names in my time, but Oblivious is definitely one of them. 1-1 count here to Oblivious. Next pitch from Corbett is swung on by Oblivious as he puts one into center. So Oblivious gets a base hit, and one runner will be on here for Regent. So the next up here for the Royals is number 12, Sandiford, the right fielder here for Regent. So the Cougars definitely have the double play as the option if they're able to have Sandiford able to either put one at short or second, as that curveball will be in the dirt, and Oblivious won't move up on the pass ball. One and no count here to Sandiford, as he swings and fouls that one off to the backstop. As Corbett now evens the count. Corbett's next pitch is low and inside. 2-1 now here to Sandiford on the ball in the dirt. Oblivious leading off of first. Corbett's kicking the deal and is swung on and missed by Sandiford. So Sandiford now goes down 2-2 here, as it will be an even count here to Sandiford. Next pitch is a curveball, swung on and missed, and it'll be tipped and in the glove of Mitchell. It'll be a strikeout here for Preston Corbett. His first strikeout of the day. It'll be two gone here for the Cougars, with Tweedy coming up to bat, the catcher here for Regent. Corbett's pitch to Tweedy is fouled off and into the back of the back screen. Up in the booth here, we're about, I'd say, 15 or 20 feet away from the, or even further away from the back screen. So plenty protected here from foul balls that come back here, and then swung on by Tweedy as he hits one out to right field. And that one will be down for a base hit. So two runners on here for the Royals as Oblivious moves up to second on the base hit by Tweedy. Next up will be the second baseman here for Regent. Number 3, Hagar. As the Royals look to get something going, getting into a 4-1 deficit here so far, as the curveball lands in the strike zone for a strike. One pitch is swung on and hit out to second base, as Mikowicz will make the easy play over to second base as Keister covers, and we'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning as Keister is able to put that one away at second base for the easy out. So Hagar grounds out to second base. And we'll go to the bottom of the inning here in Danville, with Shackelford out for his next inning of work. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. So 9-1-2 due up here for the Cougars in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Mitchell, Keister, and McAllowitz due up, with Landon Mitchell coming to bat, the big catcher out of Lynchburg, Virginia. First pitch here to Mitchell from Shackelford is a slider called for a strike one. Next pitch from Shackelford is a ball inside and in the dirt. So that'll even up the count here at 1. Next pitch from Shackelford is a fastball thrown on the put in on the outside corner, but called for a ball. So that one just a touch outside, as there'll be a 2-1 on here on Mitchell now, as he'll swing and miss on the off speed outside. So 2-2 count here to Mitchell. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on and fouled off by Mitchell, so he stays alive after fouling that one off. Next pitch from Shackelford to Mitchell is swung on and missed, and Mitchell goes down according to a strikeout, I should say, swinging. So he'll become out number 1 in the inning, with Luke Keister coming up to bat here for the Cougars, as he's had 1 hit and 3 at-bats, 2 of them being walks. And the first pitch to Keister in this at-bat is low and away, ball 1. As Luke Keister swings and hits that one in the air, he'll fly out to third, as he'll become the second quick out here for the Cougars. And it'll be Nate McAllowitz up to bat here for the Cougars. McAllowitz pulls the bunt back. And a strike will be called. 1-1 count on McAllowitz. Next pitch from Shackelford to McAllowitz is a curveball, called for a ball just a touch outside. Ball 2. And next pitch from Shackelford is, again, a ball called outside. So a 3-1 count here now to McAllowitz. McAllowitz hits one out to second base, as he'll ground out to end the inning. So a quick 1-2-3 here for Regent gets them out of the inning. We'll come to the top of the 7th here in Danville. It's 4-1 to the Cougars here in the top of the 7th. Don't go away here on the Averett Sports Network. With the Cougars still up by a score of 4-1, it'll be Ethan Locks now for to come up here for the Royals. First pitch to him from Corbett is a slider inside, called for a strike. Corbett's next pitch to Laux is swung on and missed by Laux. So 2 quick strikes as Corbett goes ahead in the count. Corbett's next pitch is swung on and no swing, says the third base umpire. So 1-2 here to Laux. Corbett's next pitch is strike 3 called right down the pipe as as Corbett gets a strikeout and punches out Laux here for the first out of the inning as Coach J.C. Berry calls for the bullpen. That'll be it for Corbett here for the day. And we'll go to the bullpen and we'll take a break here on the Averett Sports Network and we'll bring you the brand new pitcher. But before we go away, it looks like it'll be coming in to pitch for the Cougars. Looks like it'll be number 30, Jason Perkins, the infielder slash pitcher, I would say the two-way player here for the Cougars, as he'll get his first chance to pitch for today. The freshman out of Palmyra, Virginia, and Fluvanna County. We'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network as Perkins warms up. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network in just a moment. Back here on the Averett Sports Network with a brand new pitcher. It's number 30 for the Cougars. It's Jason Perkins, the freshman out of Palmyra, Virginia, as his first pitch to number 6. As we're at the top of the order, it's Nathan Vaughn now up to bat. As that one is high and away. So 2-0 count here from Perkins, and that one is on the outside corner. That's a strike, as he's able to put one in the strike zone. So 2-1 now here from Perkins on Vaughn. Kicking the pitch from Vaughn is hit out to shortstop, And a ground out here from Vaughn is the second out of the inning, as the shortstop here for the Cougars is able to get one over. That's Keister able to get it over to Skinner for the second out of the inning. So it'll be Hunt now up to bat against Perkins. First pitch from Perkins on Hunt is called for strike one. The next pitch from Vaughn is a layout diving catch by Mikowitz, as Mikowitz makes an excellent diving play to end the inning. Wow, what a highlight play from Nathan Makowitz. Both the hot bat and he's a talented infielder. We'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network. Stretch time coming into the bottom of the seventh inning here on the Averett Sports Network. Don't go away. Up to bat now here for the home half of the Cougars. For the Cougars, it's number 10, Drew Skinner, the catcher slash first baseman here for Averett. Skinner swings on and flies directly out to left field. So an easy first out here for Regent, as Shackelford gets Skinner to fly out. So it'll be Austin Ford now coming up to bat here for the Cougars. Ford with a 4-1 lead. Shackelford's first pitch to Ford is in the dirt for a ball. Next pitch from Shackelford is outside and away on the slider, it looked like. 2-0 here on Ford. One out in the inning, base is empty. Shackelford's next pitch is lined out to left field, out to right field, as Ford gets a base hit. So Austin Ford puts one out to right field, and he'll get on here for the Cougars. So the Cougars have one runner on here with one away, and it'll be Ty Lowe here up to bat here for the Cougars. Runner on, and will take off, and he'll slide in safely. So Ford moves up on the pitch away. So it'll be a ball outside on Lowe and a stolen base for Ford as he'll move up. Seven hits for the day so far for the Cougars, as Lowe will look to add on to that. And next pitch here to Lowe is low for a ball. So 1-1 count here now to Ty Lowe. As he'll swing out that one, and he'll swing and miss, so it'll be a 1-2 count, now for Ty Lowe. With one away in the inning and a runner in scoring position. As he'll swing at that one, and he'll foul it away. So he'll stay alive here with a 1-2 count now. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on and fouled off again by Lowe. And he'll keep the at-bat going. Next pitch from Shackelford with the runner leading off of second. Lowe will be rung up for a strikeout, as he'll be caught looking. And it'll be Connor Kubis now coming up to bat here for the Cougars. As Shackelford is able to ring up Lowe. So Connor Kubis now up to bat here for the Cougars. Again, with a runner in scoring position, as Shackelford's first pitch to Kubis is outside for ball. Next pitch from Shackelford is a ball away and low. So 2-0 here for Connor Kubis, as he gets ahead in the count with 2 outs here and a runner still on second base. As Shackelford looks over and kicking the pitch is swung on and missed by Kubis. Shackelford comes back and gets a strike. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on and hit in the air. Coming in is the left fielder. As that one is dropped, and the run comes in to score. And Kubis moves up to second on the error by the left fielder. That I believe that'll be an error. That'll go down for the left fielder for the Royals. That'll be Vaughn on the error. So 5-1 lead now here for the Cougars on the error by Vaughn. As he gets on. Coming up to bat now is Hobbs here for the Cougars. Sorry, it will be Josh Herner here in for the Cougars as Coach McLaughlin makes the substitution in the lineup. Next pitch from Shackelford is called outside, and it'll be called a strike. Next pitch from Shackelford is swung on, and it's in the gap. So Herner will get a hit, but the runner will be cut down at the plate for the third and final out of the inning. So Herner gets a hit, but the run can't score. So the Cougars tack one on by a score of 5-1 here over Regent. And we'll go to the top of the eighth here in Danville. It's 5-1 in favor of Averett. We'll go to the break here on the Averett Sports Network. Next to bat here for the visiting Royals is number 11 as Alvarez comes into bat. First pitch from Perkins to Alvarez is low and inside for a ball. Next pitch from Perkins to Alvarez is hit on and in the air. Left fielder coming over as he'll get under that one. And the Cougars will get one quick out as Alvarez flies out in foul territory. Up to bat here now is number 13, German. Perkins' first pitch is in the gap and in between Keister and Ford. So runner on now here on the base hit by German as he's able to get on, and the Royals have another runner on here at first base. And it'll be Oblivious. As Oblivious will ground out to short. There we go. Keister 6-4-3 is the double play at the end of the inning as the Cougars get out of the inning here in the top of the eighth. As the Cougars turn a double play started by Keister as they'll go 6-4-3 at the end of the inning. We're going to go to the break here with the Cougars still up by a score of 5-1. Bottom of the eighth we go here in Danville on the Averett Sports Network. New pitcher now in for Regent. It'll be number 19 for the Royals. It will be Hayden Radican, the freshman out of Fort Eustis, Virginia. With the Cougars coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Now at bat for the Cougars is number 4, Ryan Toney, as he comes to bat here in the bottom of the 8th here for the Cougars. Ryan Toney, the center fielder here today for the Cougars. The first pitch here of the pitcher for Regent is a ball away to Toney. So 1-0 here to Toney to start out the inning. To start out the bottom of the inning. Next pitch is a fly out to the center field, and it'll drop in for a base hit. So Toney gets on. Next up to bat is the big catcher here for the Cougars. It's Landon Mitchell, number 35. It'll be but Toney will be pinch hit for. It'll be number 21, Von Mayer. Next pitch from Radican is fouled off by Mitchell. As Mayer leads away from first, he'll take off on the ball away in the dirt, and he'll move up to second rather easily with no throw over to second. One and one is the count on Mitchell. Mitchell is now... Next pitch to Mitchell is high and inside, ball 2. Next pitch from Radican is hit by Mitchell. Going back, gone. Kiss that one goodbye. As Mitchell leads off and hits one out. Landon Mitchell goes yard and for a 2-run bomb. It is now 7-1 Averett University. As Landon Mitchell with a bomb that is a no-doubter. And he'll celebrate at home plate with his teammates. That'll bring up Luke Keister. First pitch to Keister is inside. Next pitch from Radican to Keister is called outside for a strike. Pitch to Keister is hit in the air to center field. The center fielder is under this one, and they'll put that one away here for the first out of the inning. So Keister flies out directly after Landon Mitchell hits an absolute bomb out to left field and brings the lead to 7-1 with Nathan McCowitz coming up to bat as he'll foul that one off for the for strike one. Next pitch to McCowitz is hit in the air. Left fielder under this one this time, and he'll put that one away as McCowitz flies out to left for the second out. Next to bat here is number 10, Drew Skinner. Skinner is so far is 1 for 4 on the day. First pitch to Skinner is taken outside for a ball. Pitch from Radican, kicks and deals. Low and away, ball 2. Skinner goes up 2-0 on in the count. Pitch from Radican is high and outside for ball 3. So Skinner with a 3-0 count to work with here with 2 outs in the inning. Says Skinner swings and is in play. Who gets under this one as that one drops and it stays in play. So Skinner gets on as neither the pitcher nor the catcher for Regent are able to get under that fly ball. So Skinner gets on as that one lands in play. And that'll go down as an error on Radican. So one runner on here now for the Cougars. Next guy up for the Cougars is number 11, Austin Ford. Two away here in the inning, though, with one on here for the Cougars. Ford swings and fouls that one away. So 0-2 here on Ford, with Skinner leading off of first. And that pitch is high and outside. Skinner leading away from first. 1-2 on Ford as he swings and fouls that one off, as that was just a tad bit away from staying in play. So Ford will stay at 1-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the inning as the Cougars look to extend the inning. Radican's pitches outside, and Ford is strung up on a called third strike outside, as Ford does not agree with that one. So it'll be an error that gets Skinner on, a flyout, with 2 flyouts and an error, and a home run by Landon Mitchell to put the Cougars up by 6 runs, as Perkins will come back in for the top of the 9th, looking to close out the game for the Cougars and to put a win in the win column for Averett. Don't go away here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll be right back. And it'll be Sandiford now up to bat here in the top of the ninth here for the Royals, as Perkins' first pitch to Sandiford is in the dirt for a ball. Next pitch from Perkins is hit out to center. Going back is a center fielder as he'll get under it. So one quick out here from Perkins in the top of the ninth as Tony gets under that fly ball in center. So one quick out here for the Cougars as it'll be Tweedy coming up to bat here for Regent. That'll be a ball away here to Tweedy. Next pitch to Tweedy is grounded out to third base. Right there is Ford. As he throws over to Skinner, and two quick outs now for the Cougars as they are one away from ending this one. So Perkins is now one away from getting both the win and the save, as that one is fouled off. So all that's left standing in between the Cougars and a win is Hagar up at the plate, as that one is low and in the dirt. 1-1 is the count on Hagar. Next pitch from Hagar is outside for a ball. 2-1 now is the count on Hagar. As that one is low and away from Perkins. 3-1 now. Next pitch from Perkins, kicking the deal, is outside for ball 4. So Hagar gets on, and the inning stays alive for the Royals, and it'll be Ethan Laux that is all that is left standing in between Perkins and the Cougars win here in Danville, here at home. Pitch from Perkins is outside, call for ball 1. Next pitch from Perkins is fouled off into the stands. So 1-1 now here on Ethan Laux. Kicking the dish, as that one is a pass ball in the dirt underneath the legs of Mitchell. So Hagar will move up on the pass ball. As the count now moves to 2-1 on Ethan Laux. As Perkins is having trouble putting Laux away. Man in scoring position here for Regent, as that one is low and inside. 3-1 now here on Laux out of the hand of Perkins. Next pitch from Perkins is inside for ball 4. So 2 straight walks here for Perkins, as he puts both Laux on first and Hagar on second. as Coach Barry will want to come out and have a talk with Perkins. As Coach Barry will talk things over with Perkins. Let's see what happens here. Whether there will be a new pitcher here for the Cougars or whether Coach Barry will let Perkins stay in and finish this one. As it looks like he'll let Perkins stay in and finish this one off here with 2 outs in the inning. 2 on here for Regent. And coming to bat is top of the lineup is Nathan Vaughn. A 7-1 lead here for Averett. As that one is low and away for ball 1 on Vaughn. Next pitch from Perkins is called for a strike. So Perkins is able to put one over the plate this time. So 1-1 count here to Vaughn as Perkins gets Vaughn to fly out. As the final out of the game will be caught by Luke Keister as he puts that one away in the end of the inning. And the Cougars get the win here in Danville by a score of 7-1. And the player of the game will be Mitchell for the Cougars, as he was the one that hit the 2-run bomb to put the Cougars up by a score of 7-1. And the Cougars will walk out of Danville with another win here in the books, as they'll move to 9-14 on the season, and the Royals will drop to 13-12. It's been a great day of baseball here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll see you next time, Cougar fans, whenever the next one is here on the Averett Sports Network. Have a great day.